Do you go to bed at night feeling peace about the things that you have done today? Or you feel like you could have done more and you procrastinated a little and you're finding ways to build your self-discipline? I know it's been a great issue for a lot of people. For me, it was earlier so as well. But now I've overcome many issues around self-discipline and I'm not even thinking about that so much anymore on conscious level. But I see it with the people I'm working in. I see it with the people on Coffee with Maya, on sending comments and questions on Instagram. And I know that it's very common problem. It's a very common thing that people are struggling with, and that's why I'm making this video today. My name is Maya and I'm your life coach and coach for special parents. If you're first time on this channel, please go down below in the description. In the links you will find my story in the first 13 videos on this YouTube channel. So I've told our story from the beginning until the end with our beautiful daughter Joana. She came into our life as a special child and she taught us so many things, and she is the reason why I'm working the things I'm working today. And because of the challenge we had, I had to learn a lot, read a lot, and to develop myself so much. So now I'm being able to help so many people who are struggling with many different challenges, from having a special children to having a lot of different challenges in their life. And just for doesn't matter the challenge you have. The important thing is for you to look for people. Look for stories who are similar like yours. Look for people in general, anywhere in the world, who have overcome some challenge, and find inspiration and motivation in that. That is the main reason and motivation why I have this channel, so you can see everything that happened and how I'm doing today and how I found blessing in every challenge on the way, and for you to have proof that it is possible to have a happy and content life no matter what the challenge, and it is possible to come from grief and very difficult situation to overcome it and get on the other side. The topic of discipline is very interesting because mainly discipline is connected to achieving success. For achieving success you do need a discipline and blah blah blah, and that is true. But also in overcoming challenges, in having healthy relationships, in improving every aspect of your life, you do need a self-discipline. It's not only about having better business success or more money, etc. It's very important for you to develop self-discipline, because other types of discipline I believe you already have. If you're in a working environment, if you're employed, then you have the discipline to be there on time, to do your job, to come back home. If you're a parent, I'm absolutely positive that you're very disciplined around your children, that you feed them regularly, care for them, etc. When people say that they have lack of discipline and they need to work on that, they're usually referring to the self-discipline, because I know that this is very true for so many of you, that you can be there for everyone that needs you on your workplace, in your family, with your friends, but when it comes for you and your needs, then you procrastinate, you put yourself at last, and then you don't do the things that you know that if you do them, your life would be much better. So let's look at several things you can do in order to develop disciplines. I don't know how much will be there, maybe 3 points, maybe 8, I don't know. Depends on my inspiration at the moment. But first of all, let me tell you that in order to develop this self-discipline a little bit more, you need to define goals. It's very hard to stay disciplined and make yourself do things over and over again if you don't know where you're going. So, for example, what are your goals? Have you defined them? Have you written them down anywhere? Have you made your New Year's resolutions? Is your goal to lose weight, write a book, start a family, change careers, apply for a project? Whatever it is, you have to have defined the thing that you want to achieve, and then to start from there. Second thing important for discipline is to develop an action plan. It's not enough only to say, okay, I wish for this, I want this, I want by September to have my first book published, etc., etc. It needs to be divided in smaller action plans, and the smallest the better. You should be able to divide all of your goals in the smallest steps possible, and that would make it very easy for you to achieve it day after day, step by step, because it's very overwhelming to think about, okay, I need to get this project done, and I need to accomplish this with my children, and I need to publish my book, and I need to create my online course, and so many things that can create chaos in your head if you think of them this way. But if you divide them in smaller chunks, for example, in order for my book to be written by September, I'm going to be writing 5 times a week, 3 hours a day, for example, or whatever suits you. But you get the point. Also, if you have your goal to lose this and this kilos by May, then you can form little action steps of how many times per week you're going to be exercising, what kind of food you will be eating, and then just concentrate on the tasks day by day without thinking everything else that is coming for you in March or April, etc. The third thing that can help you in building a self-discipline is developing a healthy habits, developing useful habits and leaving behind the unuseful ones. It doesn't have to be something very complicated. You can focus, for example, on the habit of consistency. Build the habit of being consistent every day, and that will help you do those little steps and those action plans day by day, little by little. 4 is finding motivation again and again. You have to motivate yourself very often. Motivation doesn't come like a picture in a frame and you put it there and okay, now I have it for the rest of my life. The motivation will be here. It's not like that. Motivation is something that you should be doing even on a daily basis, because we have thoughts, there are many happenings in our life, there are circumstances, our emotions go up and down, and that's why we need motivation. We need to remind ourselves very often why we have those goals, why are those goals important to us, and then it will help us stay disciplined. For me, I'm motivating myself with a lot of videos on YouTube, a lot of books, but as well on Instagram. I have 8 to 10 people that I've been following on Instagram, and I'm admiring their disciplines, their work habit, and the things that they're achieving and accomplish. And whenever I feel like procrastinating, like I don't feel like it today, maybe I will skip it, maybe this Friday I won't make a video, and so on and so on, I just go to their Instagram accounts and I see how active they are every day, how they're communicating with their audience, with their followers, how they're trying to give as much as value as they can. And here comes my motivation. I say, okay, if they're doing it consistently, then I need to stay consistent as well. Motivation is inner job, but also can come from within. I believe that we need both of them. So we need the things from the outside to motivate us, and as well we need our own inner talk to motivate ourselves. For example, like, haven't you heard yourself saying to yourself, you can do it, go, go. That kind of inner talk. I think we're at number 5. So number 5 for developing self-discipline is learn how to manage your stress. Develop a rescue plan. Develop a plan how to handle stressful situations. Prepare some things upfront if possible. Get out of the victim mode and learn how to take responsibility for your own life, for the actions you're taking, and as well for the actions you're not taking. And then procrastination comes. Just don't let your feelings guide you, because if you're guided by your feelings, then you will be waiting for you to feel like it in order to do the things that you must do, and you will never 100% feel like it. Thank you, Mel Robbins, for your video and TED Talk on from 10-11 years ago, when I learned that you're never supposed to wait to feel like it. You just need to do the things even if you don't feel like it, and then after you accomplish those difficult tasks for today, you will find enjoyment and pleasure and being consistent. You'll find pleasure in that. Involve in supportive groups and groups of like-minded people. Remember those Instagram people I was telling you about a few minutes ago? Well, I have groups like that with people where we actually meet and we share our ideas, we support each other, and that is playing a huge part in my success of building self-discipline, because when you are working with accountability group and you are saying out loud the things you will be doing for the next week, and then as the next week approaches, you kind of feel obligated not to let down all the people in the group and actually do the things. That is really creating a strong sense of self-discipline. And when you have someone waiting for you to publish your next blog, publish your next video, do your next step, the things you promise that you will be doing, exercise every day, it's very difficult for you to procrastinate and not do that. That's why you have the responsibility, as for anything in your life, but you have the responsibility to surround yourself with like-minded people who are supportive. I've read beautiful thing the other day that nobody needs permission to do anything in their life, but everyone needs support and encouragement from like-minded people. So find those people and be in their company. Number 7, if I count correctly, I will tell you one more reason why people are struggling with self-discipline. Well, they struggle with self-discipline because of their need to be perfect. You need to leave that need behind you. You don't have to be perfect. By overwhelming yourself to create the perfect video, perfect blog article, the perfect presentation, the perfect anything, you're holding yourself behind. And then you're stuck in your thoughts that no one will like this, and everybody is going to be disappointed, and someone is going to be laughing at you, and you are just not doing the things, and you procrastinate and you leave it for Monday, and then for marriage, and then for next year, and so on and so on. The truth is that whatever you need to be doing every day, but you're not, and that's why you're watching this video, because you want to learn more about self-discipline, is that if you do this enough times, then you will become better and better and better. That's it. You're never going to be perfect in your own eyes. Even though, have you remember those situations when people were giving you compliments about something? They've been complimenting you, praising you, saying about something that you did a great job, but you don't have the same feeling. You have sort of like an imposter syndrome. See, even if 20 people liked it, what you done, and they complimented you, you still haven't felt that sense of perfection. You still are feeling inside you that you could do better next time and better next time, and so on. That is because it's basically true. That's why you're never going to have one perfect thing. Just do the things, whatever they are, and then just practice, 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 and enjoy in seeing yourself getting better and better. And the last thing in building self-discipline is something that helped me in building my self-discipline, and I know it will help you, and that is asking yourself the question, what will happen if I don't do this now? Whatever it is. Whether it's working on your website, or getting outside and run, or doing the exercises at home, or go to the gym, whatever it is, and you feel like you want to skip it and tell yourself, I'll do it next week or tomorrow or some sunny day, I don't know which one, then ask yourself, what will happen if I don't do this? Oh, it's a very, very powerful question if you ask yourself honestly and if you give honest answer. I've been using this a lot when I was creating my website, and I felt huge imposter syndrome in publishing my first 5 blog articles, and I've been just postponing them on and on. I even had scheduled my website to go public on 1st of May, and 5th of May came. I still haven't done my content already because of the imposter syndrome, because of my fear of not being perfect enough, etc. And then I started to ask myself this question. For example, if I have on my to-do list today between 10 and 11, I will write content for my website. 10 o'clock would come and I will suddenly feel the urge to go outside or have a coffee or I don't know what. I will stand in the middle of my room and I will ask myself, what will happen if I keep procrastinating writing those blog articles? Well, what will happen is, for me, not having a website on June and in July and in September, etc., and I'm not going to be able to run my business. So that was reason strong enough for me to overcome those procrastination moments and sit down and write down the content. So basically, everything in personal development, it comes down to being honest with yourself. If you're able to examine your actions and non-actions, and to speak to yourself like you would speak to a child, why have you not done that? And then give yourself an honest answer, that is going to be creating something in you that would want to move forward and to say to yourself, you know what, I've been wanting this thing for a long time, so now I'm going to get it. So that's it. I wish you luck in creating your new plans and action plans, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.